Hi everybody, I'm Simon and welcome to Jamchester 2017, which is the UK's biggest professional game jam. We've got about 150 people here in Manchester creating games over 40 hours, and we're going to do a few interviews with some of the judges. So first of all, I'll introduce you to Claire Bromley, who is here. She works for Sony PlayStation and she works in external development. So Claire, do you just want to give us just a quick overview of what your job is at Sony?
Okay, so I work for XDev Studio Europe. Go on, XDev Studio Europe. We get pitched lots of games by cool new studios or old studios. Anyone's good.
Look at me when you
Anyone's good. So they pitch us games, and if we think that they're really cool, then we fund them and we release them exclusively on PlayStation.
So quite exciting. Claire, one of the games that Claire's worked on, Wipeout, as an associate producer, is running in the background, and this is all working out quite nicely because Wipeout Omega collection, which came out about 2 weeks ago now. About 2 weeks ago, number one in the chart, the first Wipeout game to get to number one in the chart, which is a pretty amazing achievement. Say that there's been about 7 games so far. And Wipeout Omega Collection was made right here in Manchester by Team Clever Beans, who are one of the teams that are working here at Jamchester. They won an award last year, and they're really up for it this year as well. So how did you get on with Clever Beans to make Wipeout?
So it was actually like a dual effort between Clever Beans and Epos, based over in Sweden. Epos came out with Hustle Kings for us as well, and a few other games. We worked really well with Clever Beans and Epos together. They worked really well together and have done a great job on the game, as you can see, and has also done really well. It looks glorious in 4K as well. I don't know if you've played it.
No, I've not played it in 4K. This is just running on a normal HD, probably 1080p. Probably. So this isn't running in 4K, but it still looks amazing. It wouldn't show up on the camera anyway. Oh, you've got a 4K camera, but it's all the way over there. It's all the way over there.
Yeah, I can show you. So yeah, it was great fun to make it with them.
So I think this is your first game jam that you've attended. What do you think of Jamchester so far? What do you think of the show so far? You've only been here this morning, really, haven't you?
Yeah, it's my first game jam, I have to admit. But yes, I didn't really know what to expect. I always follow them because game jams are always really interesting to see what people make, and it's always amazing to see when you just push loads of really talented people together to see what pops out and you can play. But yeah, it's really been really good fun here, watching all the teams kind of develop their ideas and see them through and feeding back on them to see what they can come up with at the end. And I guess we're still seeing now. I was just on my way to go and see some more teams to see where they were up to, and I got collared into this. So
without revealing anything specific, have you seen anything so far that's got you really excited this morning?
I have seen a few things. I have seen a few things, but I am not going to mention any names. But yes, stuff is really, I'm looking forward to see how things turn out. And I just really want to get my hands on some really fun games. I already have done today, but again, not revealing any names. But yeah, it's been good.
Excellent. All right. Well, thanks, Claire. Nice to talk to you. Claire's on Twitter as how do I pronounce your Twitter name?
Fonda with a 0. There you go. It's simple to remember as that. I know.
She's on the website, and you can follow her on Twitter. And also, they've got the Sony XDev Twitter account, which talks about new games, and actually has a few competitions. There was a Wipeout competition and stuff like that. So you can sometimes you get signed merchandise, and also it's just good if you're making games to keep in contact and keep up with what people at Sony do. So thanks very much, Claire, and we'll see you around soon. I'll let you go and do the rest of your judging. All right, thanks very much. Bye-bye.